Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome to Urban Teen Magazine here at Blog Talk Radio. I'm your host, Sandra White-Stevens, publisher of Urban Teen Magazine. We are a teen magazine written for teens, by teens, and for those who don't know Urban Teen Magazine, what we do, we are a bi-monthly magazine that cover and bring to our readers everything from fashion to entertainment, sports, college news, community service, and even dating tips. We are here at Urban Teen Magazine Radio, we focus on the entertainment section of Urban Teen. Urban Teen wants to bring to life to our readers and listeners some of our wonderful and talented artists that we feature, which brings me to our very special guest today. Tre'Von has continuously been recognized as a young artist whose vocals are beyond his years. This upcoming actor-singer is ready to pave his way to music stardom, which with his rich vocal ability and humble demeanor. But before we introduce Tre'Von, we're going to take a listen to one of his hits, Love Once Again. We'll have Tre'Von right after this quick listen.
I used to think that true love wouldn't exist for me. Yeah. What would I do without you? You know my heart beats for you, but how can I love you? Although they say love comes and goes, I know the way real love goes. Love is like a moment, it will come to tear you down. Never has a reason to make your heart feel bound. Let it show your worth. Take away the hurt and the pain. Have you had a moment? The very emotion that made you. Never be hurt again. You. Love once again, baby. You got what I need. And I'm so free. That's what I've been missing. And if it didn't work for you, let me show you. I'll show you what to do. Although they say love comes and goes, I know the way real love goes. Love is like a moment, it will come to tear you down. Never has a reason to make your heart feel bound. Let it show your worth. Take away the hurt and the pain. Have you had a moment? The very emotion that it made. And I know sometimes it doesn't seem worth it. All the hurt and pain, you know you don't deserve it. Whatever we go through, baby, I'm gonna promise you that I'll be here for you. Yeah. your heart feel bound. Let it choose your words. Take away the hurt and the pain. Have you had a moment? The very emotion that will never be hurt again. Found love once again.
And that was awesome. That was Tre'Von, Love Once Again. Welcome, Tre'Von. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm glad to have you here with us on Urban Teen Magazine this morning. So I'm not sure where you are, but it's still morning here.
Okay. Well, I'm actually in Montauk, New York, and I'm doing a couple shows out here. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Tre'Von, according to your mother, Tracy Waters, who is also your manager, you began singing at the age of 2. When did you realize that you had a passion for singing and performing?
It had to been at the age of 13. You know, at the age of 13, that's when I did my first talent show, and from there, I just been getting positive feedback saying, "Wow, everybody's just saying you're such a good singer, and you should sing." And I guess from there, I just thought I just thought that was what I wanted to do. You know.
Right. Okay. And you grew up in Lancaster, Virginia. It was there that you began cultivating your gifts and talent. Describe what life was like growing up in Virginia and trying to pursue a career in the entertainment industry.
Well, Virginia is very well, especially the town I'm in. It's very country. It's a small town, so everybody basically knows everyone. And for me to be able to sing, all it took was a couple people to know, and then people told people, and it just got around. So I became like very popular instantly, you know. And then being so young, it was just like, hey, this guy can sing, Tre'Von Waters, and then next thing you know, everybody knows about me.
Okay. And Tre'Von, you were quoted as saying, "I know my direction. I would like to present the airways with a non-diluted product, music that has alpha and omega written all over it." Describe what you mean by that, like what that actually means to you when you say those words.
Can you say that again?
You were quoted as saying, "I know my direction. I would like to present the airways with a non-diluted product, like music that has alpha and omega." What does that mean to you?
Well, I like for my music to be timeless, you know what I mean? Like, I like for my music to be around 10 years later, for people to hear a song now and for people to hear the song then and for it to still remain relevant.
Right. So longevity, like to hear it now and still be popular or relate to things in the future.
Right.
Okay. All right. I feel you.
Yeah.
You've been featured as the Artist of the Week multiple times in the U.S. as well as the U.K. How does that make you feel as an artist?
Man, it's such a great feeling. Like, I didn't even know that my music was even being played in the UK until I was notified. And for it to be out there is just a blessing, you know. I can't even describe in words how much of a great feeling that is for people in another country to be able to hear my music, you know.
Right. And for it to translate into another culture and another country. Yeah, that's awesome.
Amazing.
You're with the label Sosa Music Group. Give us a little background of Sosa. I want to make sure I pronounce it right.
Sosa Music Group.
Music Group, and your involvement with the label.
Okay, well, SMG Sosa Music Group. I met with a close friend of mine named Sam, the producer. I met with him about in October of last year. And he actually used to work with my mom back in Newport News. So they ended up introducing him to me, and they said how he realized that I could sing. And from there, he wanted to work with me. So we ended up meeting one day and having a discussion. And I basically told him that I wanted to sing. I wanted to create my own music. I kind of wanted to create my own image. And from there, we just been working together. And then that's how Love Once Again came about.
Okay. And who would you say is your audience? When you're performing and you look out there, who would you say is your core audience?
I would say more of the teenage adult crowd, sort of, because I perform in like talent shows, and just other events, and the crowd is more teenager and young adult type crowd, you know.
Okay, and a lot of females, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay. And who or what is your inspiration? Is there anyone that you look up to or admire, or do you have a favorite artist that you look up to?
I look up to Tyrese. I look up to Tyrese in many ways. He's inspired me from the time I was little. His music is very, very. His music just relates to me in a number of ways. And he's an actor also, so, you know, I kind of want to get into acting in the future. So I feel like he's a big inspiration in my life.
Okay. And I know Tyrese is a vocalist, so and from the first song we just heard, Love, once again, I can hear the vocal, like it was very vocal and very.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So very talented.
Thank you.
Is there anyone in the entertainment industry that you would like to work with that you haven't worked with?
I would love to work with Justin Bieber. You know, Justin Bieber is amazing. He's just all over the world, and for me to even work with him would be like an honor, a blessing, you know. And he's around my age, so I feel like our music would just be straight dope. It would be fire, you know, if we could just get one song together, or even a feature.
Right. And then and on top of to feed off the vocal, I feel like he's like an entertainer. So both of those together, that's like, you know, unstoppable. So that's awesome.
Right.
Yeah. Are you ever compared to any artist? When people hear you, do they say, "Oh, you kind of remind me of so and so"?
Oh yeah, all the time. I'm compared to Chris Brown a lot. I'm compared to Tyrese, Luther Vandross, Teddy Pendergram. R. Kelly, pretty much every male artist, you know, I've been told.
Okay. And how do you balance? Because you're 16. How do you balance school and your professional life as an artist?
Good question. School, you know, my mom always told me education comes first. So through anything, I always gotta keep good grades. My mom always checks behind me to make sure I'm doing good in my schoolwork. Always have an honor roll, you know. It's a lot, but you gotta just keep the balance, and you gotta remain persistent with it. School always comes first, and then singing, performing comes after that. And it's a lot, but you know, it's manageable.
Yeah. Okay, well, sound like you have your head on straight.
Yeah.
Okay, and when you're not performing, what do you like to do in your spare time? What does Tre'Von like to do for fun?
I like to just be a teenager, you know. I like to hang out with my friends. I like to go to the movies, go to amusement parks, you know, just be a regular teenager, do teenage things.
Right.
Yeah.
And what would you say has been your biggest challenge in this industry and trying to be a performer? If you had one thing to name as a big challenge for you, what would that be?
I guess it would have to be just being myself, you know, being between the balance of being a teenager and school and music. Sometimes I feel like I'll have a hard time just being me, you know, trying to find out who I am as a person, who Tre'Von really is. So I guess that would have to be one of my biggest challenges. But
I can understand. Yeah, I can understand that too. And at that age, I was going to say that's when you're trying to find who you are anyway. So, and then to be in the industry on top of that, I can see the challenge there. So that, I can totally understand that.
Right.
And what would you say has been the best part of being a performer? What do you like the most about it?
I got to be the fans, you know.
Right.
I just love my fans, you know. It's such a blessing knowing that people actually care, you know, that people actually want to hear your music all the way from UK and all around and all locally. It's just crazy. And then the support, of course.
Right.
It's so great.
Okay. All right. Well, I can feel that. Well, we're going to take a quick break because we want to listen to your other hit single, Rock With Me. So we're going to take a quick break, listen to Rock With Me, and we'll be right back with you.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. So let's check it out.
Okay.
Whoa. Tre'Von. Now, girl, I see you across the room. Yeah, I don't want your number. All you have to do is to come over. Yeah, in the whisper in your ear, I'm all about one. Little lady, it's so fun. So question she threw away the time. No question before I leave, I'ma make you mine. Just make me my love. Right now you're the only thing on my mind. And all I want for you to do is to stay right here. You know you should. Rock with me, rock around me, yeah. Rock around me, girl. Roll with me, yeah. Oh, girl, I see you looking at me. I don't wanna leave you, girl, 'cause I can't feel it in the air. Whoa, yeah, I'm all about one. Little lady, you're so fine. So question she threw away the time. No question before I leave, I'ma make it mine. Just make you mine. Right now you're the only thing on my mind. And all I want for you to do is to stay right here. You know you should. Rock with me, rock around me, yeah. Rock around me, oh, girl. Roll with me, yeah. Roll with me, oh, girl. Rock with me, rock around me, yeah. Rock around me,
Wow, that was pretty hot, I have to say.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was like a little different from the first song, but I was feeling it, and it was like a totally different side, so it shows a lot of versatility in an artist. So, yeah, I was really feeling it. Can you give us a little background behind that song? Is there a meaning to the title? Do you write your own songs, or could you, like, describe the process and how it works?
Well, Rock With Me came after Love Once Again. So at first, Love Once Again was kind of like the mellow, calm type. And then we were just thinking, like, we need to do something fast, something to get people up and moving and dancing. So and Rock With Me came about, and when I hear it, it just makes me want to move around and dance and do my own thing, So, and then a lot of people also like the fact that it's faster,
Right.
And it's more of a party sound, too.
Okay. And is there any advice that you would like to give to teens that are interested in a career in the entertainment industry?
Yeah. There's a lot of criticism in the business. A lot of people want to tell you what they feel is right, and if you are with it and if you really want to do it, pursue it. Go fulfill it, because
right.
being an artist as a teenager, a lot of people would tend to put you down. A lot of people would give you praise. It's just a lot of people would say a million different things, and the only thing I can say is just be yourself.
Right. Okay. Well, you teens heard it out there from Tre'Von. Be yourself. And good advice. Good advice.
Right.
What do you think you would be doing if you weren't a performer? Did you have like other aspirations or other dreams besides performing?
Well, I've always wanted to perform. I've always wanted to be a performer. But I feel like even if I didn't do that, my career would always be involvement with music, even if it's instructing it or being in a band or anything. I feel like music will always be a part of me for as long as I live.
All right, so it's in your blood.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the one thing you want your fans to know about you as an artist that they might not know? I know, it's a hard one, huh?
Yeah. I didn't expect it. Okay. I can be very predictable. I can be very unpredictable at times. So always expect something unexpected. Expect something different from me at any given time.
Oh, that's good. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
And what can we expect from Tre'Von in the future? Like, what are your future aspirations?
More. You can expect my fan base to grow. I plan on just doing it. I plan on my fan base to just growing. I plan on my music to just stretch out. I plan for me to just grow, as a person and as just Tre'Von, I plan for the future to just be Tre'Von everywhere, just all around the world.
Oh, wow.
Just plan to be iconic.
And you're very talented, and
thank you.
I see that happening for your future. So I feel like great things are happening. So
thank you so much.
And how can your fans connect with you to find out what you're up to, or if you have any upcoming projects, or just to check in with Tre'Von?
Right. Oh, okay. Well, I'm on Facebook, Tre'Von's Music, and I'm on Twitter as Tre'Von's Music, and I'm on Instagram as Tre'Von's Music, and then you have Tre'Von'sMusic.com. So
well, that's easy. That should be easy to remember.
Right.
Tre'Von Music. So.
Right. And then I'm on iTunes also.
Okay. And Tre'Von, thank you for joining us here today at Urban Teen Magazine. It's been a pleasure speaking with you and getting to know you as an artist.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure to actually do an interview with you guys.
Exactly. It's been our pleasure, and we at Urban Teen wish you much success in everything you do.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Okay.
And there you have it. Our special guest today, Tre'Von. Thank you all for joining us here today at Urban Teen Magazine here at Blog Talk Radio. If you would like to know more about our special guest, Tre'Von, just like he mentioned, visit all his social media sites as well as his website, Tre'Von'sMusic.com, as well as download his latest singles that you heard right here on Urban Teen Magazine, Love Once Again and Rock With Me. Be on the lookout for our latest issue of Urban Teen Magazine featuring Disney's Ant Farm, Carlon Jeffrey, as well as Tre'Von's feature in an upcoming issue. Urban Teen Magazine has recently gone digital only. To receive a free copy, just visit urbanteenmagazine.com to download your free copy. If you know of an outstanding, talented teen in your community and would like us to feature them in Urban Teen Magazine, or if you are an entertainer and would like to come sit down and talk with us here at Urban Teen Magazine Radio, send all your inquiries to info@urbanteenmagazine.com or urbanteenmagazine@yahoo.com. Until next time, this has been your host, Sandra White-Stevens, Urban Teen Magazine publisher. Always remember to stay positive and follow your dreams.